there's a lot more good versus the bad about this bike. Right. Hello there, welcome back to Solo MC Rider. This is Mamoon. If you are new to the channel, welcome, and if you are existing subscriber, welcome back. I know it has been a while, did not make any moto vlog. If you guys noticed that I have quite a few other different videos coming through my channels in different language, and as you know, I do speak two different language, and I have viewers from two different world, I would say. So I do make a dual language vlog nowadays. So this video is going to be for my viewers in English language. So few things I wanted to talk to you guys about today is the ownership of owning this Z900 for over a year. How has it been going? And few of you guys asked me about the height of the bike. So as you guys can see, this is a big bike, but it's not as big as it looks because of the seat height. If you guys can see, the tank is very up high and the seat is like pretty down low. So if anybody is 5'7" or taller than that, it's very comfortable bike, I would say. Because I'm 5'9" and I have 32-inch inseam, and my leg is pretty bent when I'm sitting on the bike. If you guys can see, like my knee is like very bent on both sides. See, it's like it's a very comfortable bike for 5'9" with 32-inch inseam. Anybody has a 30-inch or 31-inch you're going to be very comfortable. So I can flat foot, and I can pretty much have like 2 inches of gap if I stand up straight. So it's a very nice ride height bike. So let's go for a ride and talk about how it is going. So once again, thank you guys for tuning in today and always liking and subscribing to my videos. And I have been having issue with my GoPro audio for last couple times that I came out and try to make a vlog, and every time I did a vlog and went home, had an issue with my audio. And I found out the media mod from GoPro stopped working, so I put back the adapter 3.5mm, and I hope it is working. So I have owned this bike for about a year and 4 months, I would say, and it's going to hit 4,000 miles today. So as you know, I don't ride a lot, so yearly about 4,000 or 5,000 miles I put on a bike. Well, I mean, I did this year, I did more miles than any other bike that I have in the past, because and so far the bike has been doing really good. And I have other videos about all the mods I did, but I'm just going to quickly go over all the modification I did on the bike myself and how are things holding up. The very first mod I did was a quick shifter, and I will tell you about it later. This is one of the things that I would say the bad side of the bike, but let me tell you a little bit later. As you guys can see, I have the factory exhaust header, and I did a cat delete, remove the catalytic converter from inside the catalyst and the mid pipe, and a Krapovich carbon slip-on, and that bike sounds amazing. Aftermarket fender eliminators and mirrors and brake levers, the touch screen from Kawasaki, and the LED indicators, because US model don't come with the LED ones. Turn signal, they're nice and bright. And one more thing is I changed the horn, as you guys can hear the sound. Nice and loud, so not bad. And of course I have the one of my favorite mod, which is the Translogic quick shifter, and it's been running very good actually. Have no issue whatsoever. There's a lot more good versus the bad about this bike. I have the DC power adapter, which I use a lot lately because you know it's an iPhone and iPhone dies pretty quick. And recently with all the 5G antennas and stuff, this phone doesn't last me a day without charging it, like almost like ending the day, like I'm at 10% or so. But every time I'm on the bike, I'm riding, I have my GPS on, I use the DC power outlet, and it charges the phone fine, no issue, like running music and everything on the background, it works fine. And with the ECU tune and the exhaust, the bike is it's a beauty. The sound and everything exactly the way I want it. I know I did make some mistakes and I spent some money experimenting to get the right sound. I hope that helps you guys decide which one to get from the get-go. So if you have a Leo Vinci slip-on and if you do full system, don't do it. So the quick shifter works flawlessly, as you guys can see. I love that. This is one of the best mod. So what I was saying, if you have a Leo Vinci LV10 slip-on and if you try to do a full system or do catback, the bike is going to be extremely loud because that slip-on does not have a dB killer, and it has a very teeny sound, so you're not gonna have a good sound, and it's kind of hurts your eardrums. So it's better go with a carbon slip-on like this, or there is other ones with more dB killers and stuff like that. It should help. And instead of doing a full system headers from Leo Vinci or Acura, might as well just use the OEM headers and do a catback. That would be a really good solution and very inexpensive, which I learned after I spent the money. But you know, I learned from my mistake and I recorded everything so you guys don't make the same mistake. So from the get-go, go with the exhaust header catback with a nice slip-on. You will have the best sound. And other than that, everything else is great with the bike. Really happy with the bike. It has in this segment of bike, comparing with MT-09, Triumph Street Triple, KTM 890, this bike, for the price, best value in this bike. I mean, Yamaha is not too bad there, that's really close to, so it's your personal preference, but this bike is a great bike. The first service was done at the dealership, and the first service, you know, consists of oil change and checking everything, nuts and bolts, make sure everything is intact and nothing coming loose. And they do the full inspection and do your first oil change, and that's going to run you about $170 or something depending on your dealership. And other than that, I do the service on my own. So after the first service, I have done oil change one time, and you're supposed to do every 5,000 miles. That's what Kawasaki say, the oil change, but I personally prefer 3,000, 2,500. Yeah, that's my personal preference, but you can do whatever you want. That's your bike. But other than that, there is no issue whatsoever. I mean, mechanically, the Japanese bikes, they're great. Reliability, and from the European competition, I do like the bike KTM 890 Duke R. I do want to test drive one soon and see how it is, because I keep my bike 3 to 4 years each bike, so this is running into 2 years, and then maybe hopefully next year or year after I might switch into different bike. But it's not that I don't like Kawasaki, it's just That's just how I am. I like to get a different experience on different bikes every couple of years. Every manufacturers are making hyper naked bikes, which is more popular nowadays than super sports. What I was saying, I mean, there is a lot of European competition on this bike, but then you get the best value out of Z900 than other bikes, because you are paying what, $10,000 for this bike out the doors. Then other bike would cost you maybe 12, 13, some of them even 15 and up. And the power is, see, because of the way the engine is tuned. I know it's an inline 4, but the engine is tuned like a triple, like a Yamaha MT-09 what I had. I mean, it's more torquey monster, but this one is not far behind. You pretty much get good power from the 4,000 RPM. It's like it's always there, as you can see. Like I'm on 4th gear and I'm on 4,000 RPM, and if I just roll the throttle, that's all. It just goes. Yeah, so that was it, guys. I just wanted to give you a quick short review of owning the bike for 1 year or more, and what I have done and how is it going. So as you know, it's doing pretty well. The only thing I regret is not having an option to add a quick shifter from the factory like other bikes like MT-09 and KTM, BMWs, and pretty much every manufacturer has option for, but not for Z900. I hope they fix it in next refresh in next couple of years or so. I hope so. So other than that, guys, I'm gonna enjoy this beautiful view, and I will see you guys on the next video. And thank you for watching. Keep liking and subscribing, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.